Hello, guys and gals, animal friends, and the spirit pals, and welcome to Spirit Whisper Channel. Look who we have today. Do you remember her? It's Debbie from Freebird Spirit.
You remember her?
So
Do you
happy.
remember her? It's only been like weeks.
3 weeks. It seemed like
Weeks.
eternity.
It feels like a year.
I missed you a ton, but
I miss you too, and I miss the family here, and
we
I
got
miss
her.
Alaska.
Yeah, look, she's upset about the whole deal. Butter's right here.
Oh, Buttercup.
Alaska's nap. There she goes. Alaska goes, are y'all talking about me? I'm going to look up and see.
I see you, baby.
She'll be flipped upside down before we know it. So anyway, we're really glad to be back together again. Miss my Debbie Deb a lot. Love to read with her. And so do our animal pals. Christine asking, I was at the LA Zoo for 30, count them, 30 years.
30 years. 30 years at the LA Zoo. Seascape has a question there.
Okay, let me find it. Sydney. Okay, got it. So I did go ahead and start starring some questions. Let me tell you really quick who they are in case somehow I missed you. Martha M., Lottie B., Sam Eliza, and Seascape. Sam Eliza, it's Animal Day, but we will look at your question as well, just because we're so sweet.
We're so sweet.
Easygoing. Yeah.
We're easygoing. I'm so excited to use my new deck here today.
I got that too.
Viviani sent you that too?
Yeah, I wondered if you got one.
That was so sweet of her. I love them.
I know I haven't used mine yet. I looked through them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, and it'll be because they are the feline rider tarot. It's just that there's nothing weird. There's swords, there are cups, there Right.
It's just the rider deck, but it's got gorgeous pictures.
Gorgeous pictures, you guys. So I'm going to use this today, so you all get a
meditating cat right on the front of the box. Yeah. Viviani was so cute. She gave me instructions on how to open the box. I was going, well, I've had these boxes before where you flip the side, but I remember the first time I was going, how do you? It doesn't.
Don't you worry. She was worried I wouldn't figure it out either. So she had full confidence in the both of us. Viviani's here. We love you so much. This was so kind, Viviani.
I know.
Oh my God.
I told Saturday show about them, but Viviani, I don't think you were there. But yeah, love them. They're so gorgeous.
And yeah, like I had to hide them from Shannon. She's going to take them from me.
Yeah, they're really. Oh, I see another question. LLC. Okay. Yeah, I know. They're so pretty. And of course, anything I need, it's another deck.
I'm building a new contraption to hold all my cards. I was just doing it before we got on. That's the no makeup look, guys. Sorry. I love you though. And I knew that I'd be okay doing no makeup with this family today. They'd be fine with it. But yeah, so I'm putting together a new thing to hold all my cards in because it's getting overwhelming. Yeah, but I love them all. Like I use them all. I still use them all. I still go through and use them.
I know, but like I don't really like to put them all back in their boxes sometimes.
Yeah, so I don't either. And
that's why I like that little container. But I was thinking the exact same thing just a few minutes ago. I got to order a third one of those because I don't have enough space now. And I have a lot of decks that I like. So it's not like these are all ones I like. The ones I don't like aren't even in here. So
yeah, so the ones that I'll use and I'll switch them out. I'll still have them right here.
Yeah.
But I have this new rolling thing that I'm going to put right at the end of this desk.
Oh.
We'll roll it in and out, and I'll have little separators for them, and they'll all be there.
I'm going to be so jealous when you get that.
I know.
It's going to be neato.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm going to have to get out my Christmas decks because I have like 3.
Christmas decks. Yeah, next. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it looks like another. Can I get a read? Okay.
Yeah. So Super excited about that. Kind of because I feel I don't like chaos in my office, and
Yeah,
when I look around, I'm like, this is chaos.
my room's kind of chaotic because I've always got stuff that I'm putting in the shop. So it's just hard to keep it always put away. It's like, oh, it's like a little more chaos than I would like, actually.
Yeah,
And
he.
today I was trying to run the vacuum real quick and it stopped working. So then I have it on the floor, taking it apart to see if I can
Yeah.
fix it.
Oh,
And I was going, I better go get on the YouTubes.
that's how I do everything. YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more questions coming in.
Jane. Okay, she got it.
Yeah,
I saw somebody
the
new.
YouTubes.
Oh, here's a.
The YouTubes have saved me so much money. Being able to do things myself.
Yeah. When he's gone, it makes me sad. There's a new person to me. E. De Silva is new. Looks like they came from your channel. MS Shannon. No, I'm Sharon. Hi, you guys. They're coming
Hi,
over.
everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Coming over from Debbie's channel.
Oh, Miss Sharon has a question.
Who did?
Miss
There's a lot of questions.
Miss Sharon, and right below that, Miss Sharon. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of questions. We should probably get going on it.
Yeah. We probably should.
I'm doing a.
And plus, I saw another. I was trying to say hello.
Oh.
Learning to Fly is new to me. Hi, Learning to Fly. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome back. If you've been here before, and I don't think you've been in the chat before. And there was somebody else I wanted to say hi to that was brand new, but then I lost them. Oh, Lordy, Lord, Lord. Oh, the Christmas Child. You're new to me. Hi, Christmas Child. Oh, you came from Debbie's channel, so she probably knows you. But anyway, welcome here.
Fun. Welcome, welcome, everyone.
If you're new and if you have fun today, don't forget to go subscribe to my Fine Gay channel. All right.
My Fine Gay channel.
We got a big old bunch of questions and we're going to get started. So
let's do this. Let's do this.
Rebecca Gilberto. And then as soon as I start, lots more come in. So we won't be able to get it to everybody. So I'll read you out a few more that I added in. Jane, La Lima, Ilmara, E. De Silva, Juanita, Learning to Fly, and MS Sharon. Okay.
All right.
We're just going to go to the top and start there.
All right.
Martha M. Question 1. I hate to be a pain. Now, Martha.
Martha, you're not a pain. Stop that.
I'd rather you be a pain than be in pain. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Medical. I'm just being stupid. I hate to be in pain, but my Lulu is losing weight. Lulu's losing weight. She eats well. I'm feeding her a bit more. I can really feel her rib cage, and she is starting to get gray. It's fine. Okay. So Lulu's
losing weight. She eats well. I'm feeding her a bit more. I can really feel her rib cage. She's starting to get grays.
Yeah, I realized I kind of read that to myself. What the? To the group, I realized.
It's okay, guys. We've been off for 3 weeks. Viviani says I could not figure out how to open that box, so that's why she gave us instructions. Thank you, Viviani. That was
I know, sweetie. And I was teasing you because I've had those boxes before, and the first time I was like, "How do you get this out?" But by the time I got yours, I'd already. Somebody said tequila drinker. Well, I like that. I love tequila. Okay. How old is Lulu, Martha? The little Lutz.
Okay, talking about Fix It, you guys, I have to share with the family here. My daughter just texted me. She sent me pictures of, she got a new faucet for her kitchen sink, and she's asking me about because of how to because it's all in one instead of having separate little turn-ons. She's asking me this big question on how do you do it without, because there's this separate. That's a big go in to try to
Yeah,
explain to her how to do that.
yeah. Of course, she knows who to come to.
Right.
Mom, help! Is this? I know in these days, a lot of things you get, you got to build it or fix it or make it. It's like, okay.
So I'm just letting her know I'm live right now and I will get to her.
I have so many things here at the house that are going wrong. I really need. Now my water pressure's like barely coming out. What the
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
pipes or something?
Oh my gosh. And everything happens at once because of the age of the house. So
I know.
then,
So it's just one after another after another.
yeah,
It's just exhausting. Okay.
it's kind of like, when you have to replace the dishwasher, the oven, and everything at once, all your appliances, because
Yep.
you all got them all at the same time.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
going. And, I know I called the water people, and they think the pipes are probably corroded or what because they're 1,000 years old.
Okay.
And now I take a shower in like a little dribble of water.
Miss Sharon, that's Alaska.
Oh,
And Alaska lays back there and
she got her legs up. My
she'll
little baby.
show us her goods and everything. She'll just
She loves her
roll
legs
all around.
in the air. She loves them.
Okay. All right. I hate to be
I
okay.
not
Lulu.
really, Martha. Her energy's here with me, Lulu. I'm not. I don't feel too worried about her. First and foremost, it feels a little more like just aging up and slimming down. Kind of. It's sort of like it's more of I'm getting older, some body changes, and I'm just losing weight. I'm not really. What are you hearing, Deb?
Well, one thing, it's so funny because my team told me we were going to get some medical questions today.
Yeah.
It's important that if you're getting a hit, Martha, that you need to take that baby in and make sure there's no like a worm thing or anything like that. First of all, for all of us, you guys, if you're getting an intuition that something's off, and it's always,
Yeah.
if you feel like, it doesn't hurt to kind of get that second look there. And we'll do the best we can to check in to see if we're getting red flags or if it's an emergency or something like that. But
Yeah, especially if something's going on for days.
yeah, if it's continuing and persisting and so forth. I do, but I feel the same as you. I do feel like it's just this aging thing going on.
Mm-hmm. I pulled the Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of like, I'm okay where I am. I feel good with the stuff that's around me. Like, with the care you give her. She's pretty much a lucky little sucky. She gets all she wants and needs. And then I got the Six of Pentacles. But the interesting thing about this is they're eating and like having, the raccoons are having a little bit of croissants and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like the nourishment's fine, the eating's fine. I just think metabolism is making her just thinner. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm getting a big old worry sign, a big flash, of worry.
And I think, that's so interesting. I got the Six of Pentacles too.
Oh.
Yeah. So that it's kind of like, things are in flow.
Give and take like a little bit. I know that because I was going, why did they get that Six of Pentacles? But then I think for me, it was more about them just eating and enjoying their meal and stuff. So I don't, and like you said, she's eating well.
And the other card I'm looking at here is the Wheel of Fortune, which means that is like, this is kind of, kind of how it goes. But I'm not getting any, I'm not I don't feel pain. I'm not feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now, if you were to watch her and all, like, if she started having like weird poop
Yeah.
or something like that, but for some reason, I'm just getting that the weight that you're noticing isn't to worry about. Yeah. Hmm. Cool.
Yeah. But I hope that helps. But if it persists, Martha, it's something, even
Right.
though we're not feeling the pain when we step into her energy, doesn't mean there's, I don't know. I just want to make sure.
It's more about her just getting a little bit older. She's kind of like middle age, and just her body's a little bit changing. I feel like Buttercup's gotten a little bit thinner, and she eats all the time, everything. But I just wonder if it's more about aging, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
My
That's
cats are
what
eating.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, my cats are eating like they never ate before in their whole life. They're just doubling down on the dry kibble.
Every winter.
I know. It's like there must be a horrible winter coming because we got to stock up. It's that whole seasonal, like that they're out in the wild, and we got to like put an extra layer of fat because they're.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe how they're mowing through the kibble. Okay, guys, are you like starving? It's so cute. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go to the next question. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lulu. Lottie B. Wait, that didn't come on. Okay.
Lottie.
Hi, Lottie B. Are you still here? Say hello if you are.
Yep, she's here. Oh, she said bye. Oh.
She said bye.
Are you here, Lottie? Because she just said BYE, bye. Yes, she's here. Okay.
My husband saw our dog Lucy at the weekend. She passed a couple years ago. He didn't quite believe what he saw. Was she just visiting, or is this the start of his spiritual gifts opening? Okay. Your husband's gifts.
Oh, that's funny, Lottie. I was just talking about this yesterday on my live stream on Sundays. How everybody will start seeing shadows out of the corner of their eyes or flashes and stuff like that. So a lot of you are experiencing a lot of that happening right now, and that's opening up. And as we move and continue in this, expansion and shift and all those words that everybody uses, that awareness and that perception is being opened. So I do feel there's a combination here that your husband's perception is opening. But I love that Lucy is visiting.
Right. Yeah, I don't think the visiting part is new. The seeing part was new.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. As our perceptions are being opened more and more.
I think Lucy's been there before to visit. Your dog, Lucy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like she's showing me grabbing like her leash and taking it to him. So I don't know if that's metaphor for he was the one that used to take her for a walk, or she wanted him to take her for a walk and just have that time with him. But she's showing taking the leash there and handing it to him. That's so sweet. Just really, what a sweet friend. What a sweet friend.
Yep, that was definitely her that he saw. It wasn't like a figment or something.
Always had the lead in her mouth.
Oh.
He was going out for a run when he saw her. She was going with him. She goes
Mhm.
with him on his runs. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a new dog now? Don't think so, but I want to ask. Hi, Ron. How are you, buddy?
Oh, hi, Ron. Welcome.
Um, yes, we do have a new dog. Okay,
2 years old.
great. So we got her about the same time, right after the path.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this doggy, Lucy, she does come to visit. I do hear that, and she is happy you saw her. She's kind of missing the life she had on Earth. She misses you guys a little bit. Um, I'm gonna say she kind of misses you.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, totally. 6 of Cups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know because I pulled this loneliness, longing to belong
Mhm.
card.
Mhm.
So she's just thinking about what it used to be like and how much she likes you. I think she watches how you are with the new dog. Um, and I don't know. So she's hanging around quite a bit, I think.
Yeah. Yep. And she and with that, she also brings that energy and where you may feel in that moment when she's present, just like that feeling of familiar, and it just feels really good, nostalgic. All right.
Yeah, and it's a way she can continue to work with your husband, interact with him, and like as if she were here. That hi, and he sees her. So
Mhm.
kind of working with his psychic abilities. Like volunteering to assist in that area. Because she kind of gives me the service dog and the help dog, like I'm helping him to open up. And so I'm there for him to see me with his inner eyes. And so I feel like in that way, she feels like she's being service again.
I love it. Thank you, Lottie.
Yeah, very sweet
Her
little.
name is Jenny.
Okay. Now let's go to Seascape.
Hi, Seascape.
Sydney's dog, alive and female, is playing tag with Spirit, running back and forth to the kitchen to her bed. Who's she playing with, especially at night?
Okay, so I'm getting two energies here. One is a male, a human, and one is a cat. Both in spirit, and both come and play and are there. So I'm going to find out who this male is.
The first thing I got was the cat.
Okay, yeah, the cat for sure. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you
Immediately, it was the
in
cat.
on that cat as well.
And like Sydney chasing the cat.
Mhm, mhm.
But Sydney knows this cat, if it is a cat.
Yeah, Sydney recognizes the cat, which is, I don't know if it's just in spirit and that, they've had, you know what I mean? They're connected. Sophie, she died 20 years ago. Okay. So Sophie's been around the house. So as far as Sydney knows, Sophie's part of the family in spirit. And so even if they didn't know her on this plane, Sydney knows her. But she's been active lately, and I feel like it's connected to this male as well coming in. Um, I feel contemporary with this male too. I don't know. Seascape, who this would be for you. Um, do you, I'm not sure if I'm hearing this correctly, but I'm getting a G name, maybe an uncle, could be an uncle. But a G name here, George. Oh, my brother died in February. What's your brother's name? That feels more like it because it's contemporary.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be connected. Like, did you know someone with a G name? They do that too. They'll just throw out names, and I'm like, why don't you just give me your name? You know what I mean? Anyway.
Also, did your brother have a cat by any chance? Was he a cat guy, or he had a cat, or had cats? I'm just wondering if the cat comes with him or something.
Michael, but G is my dad's name, Gilbert. Okay. All right. Maybe that's. I do feel like it's your brother, but I do feel like your dad's here as well. So that's why these names are being thrown at me. They all want you to know they're here. They love you so much, Seascape. I don't know what it was for you in life, but on the other side, they are just shining bright down on love onto you. Making amends, I just heard. The Seascape making amends. He just said making amends, and so I feel that he's bringing in that. I you said you were estranged, but he's making amends, and he's doing that now from the other side.
They're aware of each other, this cat energy and him, and so either they come and they interact as they're visiting, but like they both come to visit for different reasons, but then it feels like they
Definitely, they're playing.
interact.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah, and puppy dog is aware of it. It likes to I feel like the cat and the dog have this little game that they do, this little fun game that they play.
He took care of Sophie back in the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I felt like he knew this cat and that cat, I don't know, that maybe they hang out or he was happy to see the cat there or something, after he crossed. Maybe that cat was there for him when he crossed as well. Some connection about this cat.
Ooh, I got the chills on that, Mark. Yeah.
But the doggy's pretty aware, though. So I know it tries to show you, look, a little bit.
It's hysterical. She's a tornado running back and forth. Yes. Yep.
Very cute.
Love that Seascape. Hugging you.
Okay, thank you, Seascape. Sam Eliza, you're going to have to wait a couple more because it's Animal Day, but we'll get to you. SF, you're new to me. My 13-year-old female dog is not doing well. Okay, her digestive system is acting up. What can you feel for her? I know protein is not good for her. Will she make it through? 13-year-old. What's the dog's name? Are you still here, SF?
SF, what kind of dog and how old? I mean, not how old. What's her name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, there she is. Charlotte. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte.
So Charlotte.
She's a toy fox terrier.
Okay. Oh, Charlotte. I know it sounds odd, but like just when you say the name, it changes everything. Like it just starts.
Sure does.
a lot more specific. Yeah. Not doing well.
And again, SF, if you're getting some intuition or some hits that I call her Bunny. Aw. It's important if it persists, just it's okay to get her checked out if you can. I am getting the word pancreas here, and I don't know if that would be a part of digestion, but that's the word I'm getting. And that's where the challenges would be for me as I'm stepping into her energy. Are you getting anything, Mark, there?
Well, I feel like that she wants healing energy, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I don't feel like she's in a lot of achy or pain. It doesn't seem like. It's just more like digest, but it isn't like I don't feel her being achy. But I would agree it's belly, something about the belly.
Something in the belly, but yeah.
Yeah.
My vet doesn't have x-rays. I would need to look for another one. Oh, okay.
What about I don't know. I feel like kind of softer food might be helpful.
Yeah, something that's easy to digest.
Yeah, like even a wet dog food, or like you say, protein might not be good, but if it was just like a piece of chicken that's cooked, not raw, um, that she can eat little bites, that'd be okay.
Cooked carrots or anything that you can mash up like that, fresh food that you can mash up and are always good. And also, you can also SF do some energy healing on her as yourself as well. Just intention healing energies to release anything that's going on that doesn't fit her. Sweet potatoes, yes, Teresa. Sweet potatoes and carrots, cooked, mash them up.
Right.
She can barely do meat. I've been making her a mini stew of beef, sweet potato, and potato. Good. I don't know why. SF, this isn't my area of expertise, but I keep hearing that carrot thing. So I don't know if to add carrots. I don't know to that mix.
Yeah.
But mash it up like a paste, right?
Yeah. There's even some kind of senior diet, like that's in a can. Like I don't know what it is, but that's like a wet food that has like vegetable. It's all mixed stuff for more senior doggies, because she is moving to senior here.
Mm-hmm.
This is age related, but also there's some little something
Okay.
on in her belly.
Yeah.
Um, it seems like it would be something that would be kind of hard for the vet to uh, hit right on. I mean, they would kind of guess, but I feel like it's something you can kind of help with energy work. Like she likes this energy quite a bit that I'm doing with her, and it's kind of pepping her up some. Is what
Yeah.
I and she might even like act like she's a little hungrier afterwards and go, oh, that feels better. Because it's not, I also don't get like it's just constant. It feels like
No, it's a react. Yeah.
it
Mm-hmm.
acts up.
It
But
acts up. So you get these flare ups.
yeah, but it's just not all the time or something. It feels more like, ow, that's making my belly hurt.
I'm
Uh,
getting the same thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but she likes this. I know I was trying to do cards, and she's like, no, don't do cards.
Yeah, I didn't. I also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do energy work. Yeah, she reacts. Yeah, got it, sweetie. So you're just gonna have to kind of watch and try different things, just little bits. Her appetite's never gonna. She's not gonna be a big old chow hound. Um, if ever she was, she's not now. Like her whole eating.
Woo! You should stop that energy work. I'm getting dizzy. I'm feeling it over here now.
Okay, yeah, I know. If he keeps my hands moving, they're just moving the energy.
I know.
She's
The dog is going to be like, whoa.
yeah. Well, I think she might energize a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Telling me that she might pick up.
Yeah, no, SF,
No,
you don't want to do too much of the energy. That's why I wanted to. I'm not stopping because of me.
I was kind of just. I was on automatic pilot too. Just
I was feeling. I was feeling the dog, and she's getting dizzy.
Yeah.
From the energy.
She likes it though, so
She does like it, but it's making
might
her
act a little more frisky or something like that. Because sometimes they'll want to show you, oh, that felt good or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I felt pretty good. Just keep watching her. I don't know that there's a lot that the vet can do, but of course, always open to take them to the vet. I'm not sure there's a lot to do right now about it, but what do I know? I'm not a vet, so right. I do know that yams are good for them, and they like yam too.
Yes,
My dogs love yams. I get them those yam treats that have chicken wrapped around them. But they like them. Okay. Thanks
much.
Hope that helped some. And thank you, little puppy dog. My 6-year-old gray tabby, Kiki, suffers from sterile cystis, I don't know, in which she has pain urinating and gets cramps. It's very painful and said to be related to stress. She is an anxious kitty. What can I do? Kiki, a little gray tabby tab. Are you still here, LLC? Little kitty tabby tab tab. Come here. What's happening? Are you going to come forward, little kitty?
She's like looking out behind the.
I know. She is shy a little bit. Like, is it okay to come out? Like,
This is interesting, Mark, and maybe you can help me with this. I've not seen this before, but I do feel that she's extra in tune to elementals, and you have some activity, and she has a particular. It's almost like an elemental that's attached itself to her. So I would like you, LLC, and this is new territory for me, but to like sage her. She's going to hate the sage. So, but do some kind of cleansing and calling out the elemental to leave, that to detach, and then kind of intentionally wrap her up in like a little bubble of protection, and give it a few weeks, because she's PTSD with it, right? So what do you think, Mark? Have you ever heard of this before?
Yep.
Okay.
I would say, you can still sage over, a little bit over. Don't go right on her so the smoke gets. She won't like the smoke if it gets on her. But still over her, I get kind of over her and in the house. Because
do the whole house, do her first, and then the rest of the house. have a window open and tell it to go ahead and leave. Not welcome there. Go back to doing their job
Right.
in the yard or whatever, but not
Like
in the house.
Impish kind of energy. It's not
Yeah,
necessarily trying to be bad, but this kitty don't like it. But
no.
you're right when you were saying that, Debbie, and when you were picking up on that, the card that came out for me was exposed, time to come clean. So it's like exposing that energy, and we need to clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right on there. I like how we synchronize sometimes, but
Especially on really odd ones like that. That
I know it's like that card just was like, yeah, this is confirming exactly what Debbie's picking up on, and yeah, and actually, just kind of, I think that might fix a lot of it.
a lot of it.
I think,
Even the cystitis.
yeah, because I think it's going to lower her anxiety a little bit there.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and do that energy work on her, raise her little vibration out of the elemental. Mm-hmm.
And you can just do that, actually, well, you probably already got enough, but Debbie sometimes teaches Reiki classes, which would be great to, sign up for, anybody who would like to do that. But even if you aren't a Reiki therapist, which is this particular kind of energy work, you can just focus energy positive and just imagine that energy from source is coming through you and you're directing it to your loved one, right? Mm-hmm. And so you're focused just on love and health, balance, and just taking that time to stop everything else and focus in on that for a bit. And just, you can use your imagination, see the light surrounding it, stuff like that will help. She likes that. Is she the only animal in the house? Well, yeah, she don't like the workman either. She is a very, she has a lot of shy energy to begin with. So she's not super outgoing.
Right. Anyway, but on top of it, this has been she's been dealing with this on her own for a while. So
right,
you won't see like an overnight change, but give it a few weeks with this elemental gone, and you're going to notice the difference.
Yeah, I think it is going to make a difference, and I think she's going to start acting like a lot healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cystitis. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense, that word. Although I don't know one from there. Okay, LLC, I think that will help little Kiki.
Yeah.
So she's your only kitty cat there or something?
She's such a sweet cat, she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prairie. It's streaming on my channel as well, so you're unable to see all the comments.
Right, but all the questions. If you ask questions, I do see them.
We see all the comments.
Yeah. Yes.
And LLC says I will ask the angels to help as well. So
yeah, that never hurts. And we've got way more questions than we're ever going to get to. Okay, Eliza, I'm going to hit you up, even though it's Animal Day, but I already told Debbie we do it. So here we go.
Yep. Here we go.
My question. I need to know about love life of Saima and Raheel. And when will we get reunited? We are in a no contact marriage situation. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Is it like an arranged marriage? We're in a no contact marriage. So you're in different locations, but married.
To both these people?
I think Sam Eliza is Samya.
Okay.
That's the same person.
Okay. See how I need help?
Yeah. Well, I only know that because I've read this before. But and Raheel, I think, is the
okay.
Right. Yes, LLC. I think that would. I think that's why I kept asking, is she the only kitty? Is she the only kitty? I think she would like a friend, actually, like a earthly friend instead of.
Okay, so she says, yes, we are married. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But you're living in different areas and you're wondering, are we going to be able to?
Okay,
Yep.
I'm going to throw cards on this one, but I have a certain feeling on it.
Okay, great.
I'll throw cards so you can see some Eliza, Maya, so you can see the story of what's happening with him. I do feel the separateness. I do feel a whole different life going on here, whole other life.
I'm sorry to keep going back, but I know because sometimes when you guys comment, then the energy keeps running a little bit. But LLC, that's what I kept hearing is that she kind of was safer or felt safer when she had something else with her. So then you say she was fostered with dogs. So that's what she was getting across to me is, I had like a little, I used to have a protector energy, and she kind of misses that. So I don't know. If you're open to a dog or another cat, I think she'd be more comfortable. She's not like an ideal candidate because she has this shyness about her. She's not very confident. Anyway, so the mother's trying to turn him against her mother-in-law.
Okay. Yeah, I do see the mother-in-law playing a big part. And it makes it gives it that feel, where there's a three people involved here, and one person pulling him away. That is evident, and you see that Queen of Wands and that Three of Cups showing that piece that she's kind of manipulating the situation. It does have potential to get better. It does have that potential, but also your team is, and I don't know how it works with your with how what you're able to do, or what choices you can make for yourself. It's also kind of saying you can make it better for yourself and just kind of doing your own thing. But I don't know how it works within your culture.
Yeah.
But it does have some potential. But as long as she's in the reins, I don't have a super positive outcome.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this a little bit before, but here I go. Debbie and I both got Queen of Cups. This is that mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a real tight, firm grip on everything. And like in this card, there's a little otter in the water that's kind of like you trying to get up there. And she's like, I got everything I need right here. We're all fine. I think it's interesting we both pulled Queen of Cups because her energy is pretty strong
Mm-hmm.
in this situation. She does have like him under her thumb, kind of. But beyond that, I agree with Debbie. I get a Six of Wands. There is possibility for reconciliation and things working out. However, it's up to him pretty much to get a grip here. Lighten up. So I get the Knight of Swords. And here he comes swooping down to get back in there. So, it's up to him to make the decision to break the ties with his mom and try to achieve Four of Wands, a happy home and family without her. Like it's the two of us
Mm-hmm.
here in the home. instead of this third energy that's really dominant. But I do feel like, he needs to take a stand.
So, yeah, and he's closing in on 40 and she's closing in on 30. So, it's important for you to step into your full empowerment if you can in this situation as well.
Yes. Don't feel like, look at the idea of this is not the only thing that's available for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Move and I really wouldn't say that kind of thing to him. I wouldn't yes, starting to have focus on yourself.
Yes, that's exactly what your team is telling you to do.
And
your spirit team, your guides.
Because it's kind of up to him to take care of that. Yes, and focus on your career, your job, yourself. I get that you're quite lovely to look at. I've never seen you. But there's other men that would find you very attractive and stuff. So he's being a little bit of a mommy's boy, and he needs to grow up. Even though you say he's almost 40 or whatever, he still needs to grow up. But you can't do much about that. It's up to him, sort of. So even if that means you have to leave him behind and go on, here's this Three of Swords energy. There he is in his cage of his own making, really, and you're just moving on with that.
She loves him.
I know you do.
Yeah, we know that. We know you do. This is a tough one. But just continue to focus on yourself and doing your life. And he has his lessons to learn too. And he's 40 and still listening to his mom. I'm not sure how much that's going to change for you. And I'm so sorry.
And sometimes, relationships aren't meant to be forever. They're there for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's about moving away from the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You have it and you realize, oh wait, this isn't really I need to move from this. And it's not easy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a possibility he can wise up, but don't wait. Just keep going. If he does, great. But I wouldn't wait on it.
And we're just giving you a big hug. You got this.
Yeah.
You got this.
Okay, sweetie.
Step into your power.
Yeah. Now let's see. Trying to find another question. Okay, Elmara, are you here? Then after that, E. De Silva, if you're here, you guys say hello. Because we're getting up to the end.
Samoliza, he doesn't know how to love. Right. He doesn't even love himself. So that's a big question. Because he doesn't know how.
That's something he's here to try to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Struggling.
Yeah. All right. May I have an update from my recently passed cat, Owen? Aw, Elmara. Did Elmara? Oh, yeah, she's here. Okay. Owen.
Passed in early September. Oh, and E. De Silva's here too. Thank you, sweetie, for saying you are here.
Okay, Owen. Oh, I wonder what Owen looked like because I just got a cat coming in. Oh, how sweet is he? He loved treats and he loved to come in and go like this with his head on you. King of the castle.
Owen. He's black, brown, tan.
Okay. Very sweet. Yeah. Very sweet. Okay. Um, aw.
He's not been gone that long. Um, so he's kind of gone through a lot of the things, apparently, that you go through when you cross over, like looking at himself, looking at his experiences, looking at what he might want to do next, or her. No, Owen, I think it's a boy. Um, so that's kind of like that life review. And on some level, I think the animals do that too. Um, but what next? Do you have a message? So I see him busy, like in heaven, kind of.
He's saying, yeah, he felt like he was king of the castle. So thanks for doing that for him. That's how they're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
So I love when I see that and hear that. But he's also saying something about it was hard for you with plants. Like, did he chew on the plants or something? He's showing me just maybe destroying plants or chewing on plants or something with plants. So he's sorry about that. But
Yeah.
here he just a sweet guy.
Yeah.
And he's connected to you, so I do see him coming back to you.
Yeah, me too. And he's
Mhm.
pretty smart.
He would chew
Uh,
on.
I
Yes,
love,
sometimes he would chew on the vines he shouldn't.
yeah.
LOL. Yeah, he's showing me.
Um, in his life review, what he realized is it was all about him. It was that when Debbie's talking about, he was spoiled and treated
Mhm,
like a spoiled kitty. And, he liked that quite a bit. He goes, yeah, that
mhm,
was good. And that suited me just fine. It
mhm.
being all about me. And because of that, I'm not really looking forward to hanging out here for a long time. As a matter of fact, I've already got my eyes set on pouncing right back in.
Oh, look at that. Look at him coming back.
Yeah, decide to act, pouncing back in there on the ground.
Mhm.
A little bit of a joker. He's going to stir stuff up, and he's telling you, stretch your mind, open your limits, because I'm
Oh,
about,
that looks like Alaska.
yeah, I'm about to come on back so that we're together, comfort.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, Amara.
I think that's what's on his mind is
Oh,
a
sweet.
return there, Mara. And this is about when I would say that they could do it, because we're moving on to about 3 months, and because there's usually a little period when they got to do stuff. But that pounce card made me think,
Ready.
I'm
Ready.
ready. So keep your eyes open.
Yeah, love that for you, Amara. Sweet boy. So yeah, the next time we're on is next Monday.
Yep.
We'll be on my channel. Well, we'll stream to both channels, but I'll be hosting.
Yeah.
And Mark is on Saturdays. Also, he answers all questions on Saturdays, but he also takes
Right.
um,
Animal questions.
the animal questions, of
Right.
course.
As many as I can do. Of course, do you have time for one more? Or are you ready to go?
No, we can do one more since we had so many come in today.
Yes, we did. And there's still like 10
I
more.
know there's so many. Sorry, guys. We did the best we could.
Everybody. And then always towards the end, I get more and more as we're getting ready to end. Okay. So I did tell E. De Silva we'd go to her, him,
Okay.
them. This is new to me, so I don't know.
Well, it looks like there's a pink flower there.
Yeah. And they said
Okay.
they already responded. So both my dogs are in love with my husband. They only come to me when he's gone. It makes me sad. Okay, let's see here. What's the doggy's names? Do you mind sharing that with us? De Silva?
E. De Silva. Do you think it's Elizabeth?
Maybe.
Okay. Don't tell me when he's gone. It makes me sad. The dogs are come to me when he's gone. Oh, okay. You know, both are males rescues. And
Martini and something.
Olive and Martini.
Olive and Martini.
I
Very,
love that.
very
Olive,
cute.
olive and Martini. It can't get better than that. Anyways, I do feel I'm being shown that one of them actually would be more inclined to you. However, they just kind of are under the thumb of the other, if that makes sense. I don't want to say under the thumb, but under the influence of the other. But there is one that leans more towards you. So if you want one of them to be more like mine, I want the loves first, you know, and I totally get that. You will recognize this one as being I think you have an awareness of which one this one is.
Yeah.
Who is it?
They both love both of you, first of all.
Well, yeah, they both love both of you.
There's
It's
some
just different feelings. So if they run to okay, it's Olive. That's exactly who I was hearing in my head. Olive.
that's who I was drawn to ask about first too, was Olive.
And so Olive is definitely, but he offers a different thing, like whether it's a playful energy that he brings with him, and they're all into that. So it may look like they choose him, but
He does some kind of activity, or he's like
there's something that he
wild
offers.
with them a little bit, or he wrestles something. They like that,
Yeah.
especially Martini. And I think Martini had a bit of a bond with the man before. And so that was sort of, there's something
reuniting there with them.
familiar.
I'm getting chills again.
Yeah. And then Olive joins in because she wants to be a part of, she wants to be a part of the
Exactly. She's
the
just
activity.
following along because she wants to be part of the wrestling and the jumping and the kissing and whatever. But she has an affinity to you. And
Loves them, though. I can see, like, when he comes home,
they love you both. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Daddy's home or something like that. It's like they do give him a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they think you want them to. You give him a lot of attention too. So, but I agree that Olive is a little more probably mama's girl, but she follows along because she wants to be a part of the group. And
exactly.
And the other one, Martini, is a little bit more alpha-ish, or a little bit more bossy, a little bit. And he says, "Come on, let's go play," or "Let's go do that," something like that.
100%. I got the same thing. And that Martini is connected to your husband from before, like he's come back and now does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So he's come back and has found him again. Like he's like, I found him again, like bossy. That kind of thing. Martini is bossy. Yeah.
I thought that. And
no doubt. Doubt.
Little Olive follows along, like, an Olive and a Martini. I better go with him because there I go. But it's not really about you. It's almost the love for you doesn't really change. It's more about this display and stuff with him. His energy is more, let's have a big shenanigan or something, like that is what I feel like. And so, but it's not really a slam against you. It's like Debbie said in the beginning of this, his energy is different. He has kind of a different type of energy.
Yeah, he brings his frequency goes differently, and it just
felt that
sparks him. Yeah,
I think so too. But all in all, they're very happy, especially for rescue dogs. and they love their house there, and they love you too. So don't.
Yeah, they sure do. Thank you, De Silva. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing a donation with us. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks very much. Um, I'm gonna do one more, just because I haven't seen Ron in a while, and he hasn't asked a question forever. So
Is
let's.
he still here?
He might be. If he's not, we won't do it. Ron, are you still here? There's still so many questions, guys. I can't possibly get to all of them.
We'd be here all day.
I mean, I appreciate it, and it's not that one's more important than the other. It's just okay. Ron, are you still here? Or did you have to go?
He probably had to
Yep.
go. Oh, he's here.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Yeah, Martha, you're right. And she says, yeah, like my dogs act differently with my husband than they do with me. They do because they go to each one's energy. Like Debbie's told stories before about how Luna does different things with Shannon than she does with Debbie. Like, oh, Shannon's my bug catching partner or whatever. So we do this kind of activity, but with Debbie we don't do that. We do this other. It's like they'll do like
He
that.
literally will. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. It's
All
all
right.
Ron.
Ron.
My separate loving for my different family members.
Yes, most definitely. My beloved dog passed on October 12th. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
and on October 21st, my wife and I heard a loud whining in the kitchen at the same time. I know it was her. Any messages? Thank you. Aw,
Ron, dog's name is Jenny. Thank you.
Jenny. Yeah, Jenny. Jenny.
Very long ago. So sorry for your loss.
Oh, she misses you. She misses you too. She misses you. She wants you to know that there was it was like all of a sudden I feel so much I'm like she was here and then she was there and everything felt brand new, or the difference between here and there, she felt so good there. So I don't know if she was suffering here or not. I don't want to say suffering, but if she had some just normal illness or whatever going on here for maybe she was an older, I don't know. I don't have that background, but whatever was going on here, she wants you to know as soon as she crossed over, which was like that, it was like she was here and then there. It was automatic, feeling so much better. I mean, automatic 100%.
Yeah, I do feel like it was kind of moving to that. So maybe she'd been a little bit sick or not feeling well or just getting older, and we were kind of moving towards that because it feels
14 years old. Okay, yeah. So
okay.
The things you carry as an older dog were gone as soon as she passed.
Right, because when Debbie was talking and I pull a card, it's this one, awakening.
Yay.
It's just like, oh, I'm on the other side. Boop, woke up and I feel all good and everything over here. She did come back. That was her, like you said, to tell you, like, I'm okay. I made it. So she did want to reach you from heaven, look, I'm over the fence, but I wanted to come and say hello. So she's still watching you from over there, but I just wanted to do one more card.
That night, Ron, that y'all heard her in the kitchen, she wanted you to feed her. She didn't quite get it yet, that her normal routine with you didn't have to be that. I don't know. There's something to that, like maybe even leave a treat out on the counter or something for her. I know she's in spirit, but leave that for her, kind of like, with our human loved ones, we tend to have like a little shrine of theirs, out and like that. And I feel you have some items of hers as well, but she wants you to like leave a treat or something for her in the kitchen. It's not forever, but I think that that's something. Do that for a few days or something, just so she knows that you are connecting with her as well as she's trying to connect with you.
Oh, I used to put food on her nose.
Mm.
Like a little place
Yeah.
that get on her nose or something.
Oh, cute. Yeah. So she wants
Yeah,
something to do with that little
that
treat. Just
treat.
leave one out. Just leave a little thing of food or whatever out for her in the kitchen.
Right.
Doesn't
Now,
have to be forever, just for a few days or whatever, just so she knows that that connection is there still.
she misses you guys quite a bit. She loved her life there with you. I know she was spoiled rotten. Uh, I can tell that. Um, Now, here's the thing. I don't know what your situation is now. I don't know if you even have the thought of, do we want to get another dog, at our time in life and stuff like that or not. But she's listening to that and she's looking at that possibility. She's,
He says, yes, she was.
yeah, spoiled rotten. Yeah. Um, so she's listening and paying close attention. Now, the reason is she's wondering if it's possible that you guys can have another time together, is what she's thinking about. She's kind of listening to see if you're open to it or not. Or, and sometimes that's about timing or living situations, stuff like that. But this card's telling me that she's paying attention. She would like to come back because here we go with this card again.
Mm-hmm.
It's longing to belong. Not when that card makes it seem sad, but it's not really. It's more of a longingness. I kind of like more than loneliness. You were wondering about that? Yeah. So she's been listening. She's all for it. She wants to make sure you guys are on board, you and your wife, and that's something she would like to. She feels like we could have another go round, is what she's saying. I was wondering about that. Instinct and trust your intuition about that, Ron. So, when we work on this occurring, you focus in, you intend, and then you leave a lot of it up to the universe to work out all the details so you get reconnected. But you just want to put your attention on her returning, and then if you get on board with that, and that's what you're going to do, and then listening.
I love that card.
Pay close attention so that you know when she reappears. That little face is so.
Look at that. I mean, that is. They caught those facial expressions so well in these cards.
I know, because all of them, they're just so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they really speak out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ron, I hope that was helpful. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, there's
been so many pets passing in the past few months. I mean, a lot of our family here have lost quite a few pets. But there is a lot of energy exiting.
And I just want to say before we go, if Marianne is still here, we are just the whole community is holding space for you, and our heart is with you. And we will connect in with your fur baby next week. Give it one more week.
I know, and I did read your question, and right away I thought it'd be better to wait a week because it feels like
exactly what I thought.
Almost too soon.
I did want to connect and just say we got you.
I saw you go through too. And it was like there was quite a few people coming.
Yeah.
I saw quite a few people who had lost their pets and stuff. Of course, it's never anything personal. It's really kind of random what I choose and don't choose, and just whatever hits me in the moment. So I just have to leave that up to my discretion. I try to be fair and get to as many people, but I'm only as good as I am. So.
Right.
Oh, look, see, Barb lost 2 cats on October 20th.
Wow, Barb.
A lot of energy has been leaving, human and animal,
Right. Mhm.
for whatever reason, but I have been noticing it. Of course, you can't hardly not notice it if you watch
Right. How can you not notice? Yeah.
news for a minute. Anyway.
Well, everyone,
Yep.
we love you.
Yep.
Thank you for loving our fur families and all that you do for that.
Always exciting and fun. I love reading for your all's animals, and I love reading for you guys. It's always a learning experience for us.
And Alaska, thank you for holding space for
Look
us.
at her upside down. Buttercup's in my lap now. I'd like to see her if you can. There's my
Oh,
can't be seen. That's in our way. Let me take that out. Can you get up there?
oh, there she are. Oh, look at Kitty came too.
It's in my lap today.
That's a first. Look at the kitty.
Oh, who's in here? Oh, yeah, that's Pumpkin. That's the one that loves Alaska.
All right, Pumpkin. Well, good to see you.
She
I'm
likes.
glad you came.
She's gonna go give Alaska a kiss right here on camera for us.
Aw,
She like put her
sweet.
face right on her nose.
Oh, how sweet. Oh, no, she just tapped her on the ear.
Yeah, she loves her though. She'll always go up, and then Alaska lets her like rub all over and everything. They're so
Oh,
cute together.
sweet.
It's like a little
All right.
they invented. But that's why Pumpkin's here on her couch because
Thank you, moderators. And
Yep.
thank you for all the donations too. We're very grateful for that. Blessings to you.
And we'll be back together again next week on Debbie's channel. So don't forget to come and watch. All right, guys. Love you all very much. And we'll see you soon. Have a great week.